How's it going, family? It's Vontae back again with another video. Today we have the long awaited by you guys, Ayowitty #wings. We have a 13 song project, 29 minutes, 58 seconds, so about 30 minutes. Not a bad runtime at all. I know nothing about Ayowitty except for he's a producer, so this is going to be like his beats and then features on top of his beats. And he was a part of the Slayer Collective. Those are the only two things that I know, and that's thanks to you guys. I don't like doing research before because I'd rather hear the artist and then do my research after if I like the artist. But, you know, if Ayowitty was a part of the Slayer Collective, I guarantee I'm going to like this album. I went back and listened to Blood Lux one more time, literally 2 days ago, bro, and it's just so good. It's so good. There's not an artist like Slayer or like Lucy. Anybody in his collective, there's not another artist doing what they're doing. Kind of random, but I just want to say thank you guys so much. Seriously, I don't think you guys understand how much this means to me. I thought we were going to be stuck at 2 subscribers for like 3 months and, you know, just be stuck there. And I was going to lose, I don't want to say inspiration, but confidence and just stop the YouTube. No, bro. We're literally already at 150 right now. Well, 142. We're about to be at 150. Every day it is growing. We get like 5 subs every day. I know it's not crazy to you guys, but to me, it's like, damn. Like, okay, people really do like my opinions. People do like hearing songs that I'm listening to. People are finding music through me. And I know it might not mean a lot to you guys, but it does mean a lot to me. Like I said, I call you guys family. I don't want to call y'all my fan base because y'all genuinely are like powering this channel. This isn't my channel. This is our channel. You know what I mean? Corny, whatever, YouTube speech, whatever, but it's genuine. And just to show you guys how like serious I'm taking this, I don't know if my computer's gonna let me show you, but I have literally all of our plans taped on the walls just so I could look at it every day and be inspired to reach those plans. Also, I haven't dropped my Stunt for Life reaction because I'm praying for it to happen. I actually talked to him yesterday and it got moved. And I feel like it might not happen, but I'm still trying. We possibly might have an Easy Cody Lee interview. And if we have an Easy Cody Lee interview, I want to put that before the Stunt for Life reaction, if that makes sense. So that's the only reason I haven't put that out yet. But I'm really trying for you guys. I don't want to be the next Plagueboy Max. I don't want to be the next 42 CEO. I want to be me. I want to be us. I want us to have our own community. You know, everybody speaks their opinions on the album. I gave the last Osama Sun album a fucking 2 on one of the songs, bro. And I've never given a 2 to a song a day in my life. It was, I think, what was the song called? Whatever that song was called, it was ass, garbage. But I love the rest of the album. And you guys didn't judge me for giving that a 2. So I just want to say I appreciate you guys for, you know, building up the channel, leaving comments. I love having conversations with you guys. And yeah, just being cool people, bro. Like, y'all are the family. I don't like calling y'all my fan base because y'all are the family. This isn't my channel. This is our channel. You guys are building this. I'm putting the videos out, but you guys are building it at the end of the day. So I don't mean to give y'all the whole YouTube spill, YouTube creator spill, but, you know, if you like one of my videos and you think your friends will like a video and they're cool, send it to them. You know, our community can only get bigger. I don't see us going down from here. Again, I keep going back to I thought we were going to be stuck at 2 subs for 3 months and I was just going to get lost in the algorithm and we weren't going to go anywhere. No, look at us. We had 100 subs 2 weeks ago and we're already at 1 week ago and we're already at 142 now. Like, bro, you guys are insane. And even if we stayed at 142, I would still be putting these videos out for you guys. Like, I don't think y'all understand how much y'all giving me the opportunity to make this channel means to me. I love music. I love giving my opinions on music. Even if I wasn't making a channel, I'm going to sound crazy. Like, I'll still be talking to myself about an album. Like, if I listen to an album, I'd be like, oh, this album was trash, but this is why I didn't like it. Now I get to talk to you guys about it. In the comments, you guys leave great comments, and I get to conversate with you guys. I'm going to shut the fuck up, right? But just know I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. We got some new artwork in the background. I'm working on the Pretty Fun Funhouse Deluxe album cover because it's insane. And I think I'm going to start selling these paintings on my Instagram. So if you guys want to, you can go ahead and add me on there. It is How's Vontae. I'll show it to you guys real quick. Shout out. Give me 1 second. But this is the Instagram. How's Vontae underscore. I post all my clips on there. As you can see, I post music on there. And yeah, follow me on there if you guys are interested in a painting. Or even if you want something custom, I got you guys. Yeah, without further ado, let me bring the attention back to Ayowitty. Also, when somebody commented if I'm going to react to Ayowitty on one of my videos, I was like, who are y'all talking about? Because I have a friend that I used to make music with. He actually made me start making music. Aiden, shout out to you, bro, if you're watching this. Highly doubt you are, but his name used to be Ayowitty on like SoundCloud and Spotify and stuff. So I was like, bro, did my nigga blow up? And I don't know. I feel bad. It's not him. But it's still crazy. But I think let's just get into this. On my right, I have a 1 through 10 scoring system. Anything below a 5, I'm not going to listen to. Anything above and it's a bad song. Like straight up, it's just a bad song. If it's a 5, it's okay. Anything below a 5, dog shit. I gave that one song off of a Psychotic a 2 because it was dog shit. Anything above a 5, I think it's a good song. I'll go back and listen to. Anything that's a 10, I think it's a perfect song. I couldn't think of anything that I would want to change about it. Anything that's an 11, the rare, special, golden number 11, which we've only given it 2 or 3 songs, I think, so far. I think 3. I might have given one on Osama Sun's album, but I'm not sure. That's a song that I'm going to play every day. I need in my life. It's perfect. I don't know what I would change about it, etc., etc. But I think 5 is a great median to start at. That's why I go 1 through 10. But without further ado, let me shut my mouth. Track 1, I Think So Too, Ayowitty. Again, he's only a producer, so we have hella features on here. TJ is the only person. Oh, TJ and Midwest are the only 2 people I recognize. TJ off of Slayer's albums, and I actually used to listen to Midwest a decent amount when he first came out, like 2020. So I'm excited to hear that feature, but good streams, short album. I'm here for it. Track 1, I Think So Too. Sorry, again. Shout out to the nigga who was doing timestamps on the Blood Lux video. I think it's Cardi Daddy or something like that. Shout out to you, bro, because that really made me feel like we made it, bro. Once you get a timestamp guy, you made it, nigga. But track 1, I Think So Too. 3, 2, 1, go. Woo. Oh, that tag is hard as fuck.
Wings.
That was super cool for an intro. It was just an instrumental, but it sounded like if you brought new jazz into the underground scene. Kind of. I'm not gonna lie, I was fucking with that for a little intro. I'm gonna give it a solid, we'll give it a solid 6.5. I'm not gonna go back and listen to it just because it was only 30 seconds. But solid. Solid. I'm very excited to get into this. His tag was hard as fuck. All right. Track 2, Blue and Black and Purple. This is our first official lyric song. I'm expecting that Slayer vibe again. I think I already said that. I'm running it back, bro. What the fuck? Bunny, I'm assuming that's who's on vocals right now, bro. Let me lock in. Did I hear like the pitch change in the guitars? The dun 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 dun. That is insane, bro. I know it's track 2, but this beat is insane. And Bunny, I'm assuming that's who's on the vocals right now. Sounded great. I'm gonna give him a follow because I think I will listen to them. Now that sounds great so far.
Don't even know if you're worth it. Yet I'm so caught up in what I could be. You said you need me this urgent. When I get there, you are the family. I'm falling for you. The grind is getting closer. I made a mess all on the pavement. You scream bloody murder. I know a thing was certain. Two things for sure. Shot me in, it's working. But I need more. I turn your head. Keep it on a swivel. I've been losing again.
Bro, this is great, bro. I was not expecting this. The production is Ayowitty, right? Beautiful. It sounds like it's constantly changing. You're not getting bored from it. You hear the pitch change in the guitars and all the different glitch sound effects. And then Bunny, bro, these vocals are beautiful. Also, it is at a perfect level of not too professional and not too amateur. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I loved about Psychotic by Osama Sun so much. I'm gonna keep going back to the album because that's one of the recent underground albums we listened to. But it was like he wasn't too underground, but his mixing was like right in the middle of mainstream and underground. And I'm getting the same vibe from this. It's like the beat was made on something completely different like FL, but the vocals could have been recorded on BandLab with a perfect preset. You know what I mean? I'm loving it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, is this the transition album? No way. Okay, it's not. Yeah, that was a solid ass second song, bro. I'm gonna give that an 8.6. I really like that, and that's something I will be going back to. That production is just very unique. Like I said, all the pitch changes that were going on within the beat and how relaxing Bunny's voice was, they matched up perfectly together. And this nigga has one of the hardest tags I've heard, bro. I know it's crazy to say off of 2 songs, but that tag is hard as fuck. Yeah, solid 8.3 for that first track, or second track. 8.6. Nah, we'll go 8.3 on it. 8.3. Solid. I'll definitely be running that back. I added it to my like songs. All right, track 3, Roses Burn to Ashes. Featuring Skype. This production reminds me of somebody. I think it's Autumn's producers whenever he was on Golden Child, the first Golden Child. That's kind of what this production is reminding me of. But like way more digital and a little bit more distorted. It's very cool. Ooh, nice vibe switch. I'm sorry I keep pausing, but what I'm realizing is, at least from these first 2 songs, Ayowitty, his production is not going to get you bored. Like, he's switching it up nonstop.
always hurt yourself, I'm trying to fix it. Yeah, I'm down bad if I tell you that I miss it. Lie to you, why would I? You was blowing up my walls, just like 999. I ain't searching for no girl, knowing I can't find nothing like you. And lie to you, why would I? I for a night, you was blowing up my walls, just like 999. I ain't searching for no girl, knowing I can't find nothing like you and I.
So soothing.
How come you don't let it out so who I'm coming to? How come you just sat there and watched me when I fumble you?
How come you just sat there and watched me when I fumbled you? Nigga, because you fumbled her. What the fuck are you talking about? What's she supposed to do? That tag is so hard, bro. That track went by fast. That did not feel like 2 minutes and 21 seconds. Again, I'm going to go back to it's not too professional and not too underground. It's like right in the middle. I think this one does fall a little bit more into the immature mixing, but it's not a bad thing at all. Like, I enjoyed the vocals on there, but the production stuck out on that song the most to me. I love the way the beat changed like halfway through. And then even when the beat changed, it still kept progressing and taking things away. The production is definitely sticking out to me the most so far. And I enjoy being introduced to these new artists. Skype, I never heard Skype before. Maybe I have, and I just don't realize it. But that was a great performance by Skype. It did feel a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Loose, like it lost its pace sometimes. But it was nothing too much to make me take a point away from it. Replay value, it was okay. Again, it was just a production that stuck out to me the most. Vocals were nice, but production, for sure. I'm going to give it a 7.3. 7.3. All right. Next track, we have TJ, which I'm actually pretty excited to hear TJ. Last time I heard him was on Bloodlux or Gaia 2, one of those. And, bro, the song he has on Gaia 2 for the opening track, all right, I hear right now, are we making it up? That song's so good, bro. So I'm excited to hear him. All right, track 4, Icarus.
Don't want no drama between your friends. And I swear I told you time and time again. Shut me down when I'm just trying to make a man.
Oh, also, I really enjoyed his 808s on the last track. They're mixed very well. It's not too much to where it's something like Osama's Son or Ken Carson, but it's not too less to where you don't notice it. It's like just tucked away in the background perfectly. I like the way he mixed them on the last track.
It's something I can't understand. Fucked up all my plans, telling lies on who I am.
I fucking miss you.
But I don't think that I can do When you leave it in my hands, there are problems to defend. So different. Soon as you get with your friends.
Come on, drop back in.
Where do we go from here?
Nice.
My pillow full of tears, whoa. Mixed signals never made it clear.
Nice pitch
Told you
shift.
things I would never dare show. My perception of time is fucked up. You said it's been days, I feel like it's been years though. Let you be the flowers sprouting out the ground. I'll be your scarecrow.
Is TJ still or Skype?
We made up petty arguments. I don't think the bridge we built is holding up. Is this how I feel to be so in love? I'm so dumb you've been over us. Tell me, am I going nuts? Thought you was my only one.
That shit sounded horrible.
I just thought you was my only one.
I did not expect that drop, bro. Go back. Go back, please.
Close your fucking eyes.
It looks like he's different from your average delinquent.
Oh, cool tag. There's no way. Bro, this was a wasted drop right here. That shit sounds heavenly, bro, and he just left it there? What the fuck? I'm really enjoying the deep voice. I think it's on Skype, not on TJ. I'm really enjoying that right now. But bro, why did he not do anything with that beat? That shit was hard how it came in.
Be a better man, but I don't think that I can do.
This is an example of those 808s. He's not mixing them too much, but they're lying in the background perfectly. It was cool. It was cool. I'm very disappointed they did not use that beat switch for anything, bro. They literally didn't even rap on it for a second. That like jerk type beat, bro, that shit was hard. I think both of the artists did their thing on there. I liked all the pitch shifting that was going on. And I'm picking up that's what Ayowitty is doing the most in his production. Pitch shifting and vibe switching, which is pretty cool. But it wasn't nothing too crazy. Like, I don't think I would run that track back just because it felt, again, a little disjointed. Like, it didn't feel brought together completely. But it was still very cool. The performances were great. The production was great. Just not something I'd run back too many times. I really wish they stuck to that beat on the second half, bro. That shit would have been crazy. I'm giving it a 7.3 on there again. Solid production from Ayowitty, though. I love his style. All right, track 5, we have Lawson.
So leave me, it's your choice. I cope with all the pain. I'm getting sick.
It's him. I don't see any features for... Okay, this is just him. Okay, cool. We get to hear him rap. I am wondering, is this going to be like an ego break situation where I enjoy his production more than him rapping? I feel like it is, but I'll give it a chance.
You think you left me right? Think I'm in the wrong? You think if you forget about me, I'll make this song.
You're honestly so fucking stupid.
I swear it don't get easier.
Again, he likes playing with
That's
slowing
all
it
my
down and
life.
speeding it back up. I think that's pretty cool.
Fuck. I'm hoping to see you soon. I'll be alright.
I can't feel a thing.
Okay, can I ask you guys, because I'm not going to search it up, does he have credits on, what was that Lucy project that we reacted to? Oh, he's dropping stuff off of DistroKid. Records DK, that's just DistroKid. Get your money, twin, get your money. Did he do production on, what the fuck is that album called? Vanilla Festival? I only remember the English version, Cirque de la Vanille or something like that by Lucy. Because on one of the songs I was like, this sounds like, what is that game called? Animal Crossing. This sounds like an Animal Crossing beat. And I'm getting the same vibes from that album. Did he have production on there? If you guys could let me know down in the comments, I'd really appreciate that. This sounds sick, though.
At least they're still the same. I'll leave you on my mind. At least I know that things have changed between us, and I don't wonder why. At least least I know you're gone. I feel some type of way. I need you in my arms, so it'll be okay. Leave me in search of okay.
Those drums were nice, Dad.
Have you even fucking tried to get happy?
I'm a little conflicted on that track. I didn't really like his vocals too much on there, but I really enjoyed the production. Again, I think his production is very unique because he's kind of scattered with it, like the glitches and the down pitching and even the switch ups. From these first 4 songs, I could tell like that's his style. He likes to kind of catch you off guard and bring different type of media effects in, like the glitching and stuff. And I'm catching on to that more than I am the vocals on some of these songs. And that was one of those songs for sure. Like I would listen to that beat by itself. Him, I don't know how I felt about him on there. And again, that brings me back to Ego Break. I kind of felt the same way about him. It was like I really enjoyed the production that he's doing, but him vocally, it's okay. Lawson, I really enjoyed that video game type sound, which we're getting throughout the whole album, I'm assuming. But him on it, it was okay. I'm going to give it... I don't want to keep giving out 7s, but I kind of have to because that's what I'm feeling. I'm going to give it a 7. Just solid 7. Nothing too crazy. Again, I enjoy the production, but he's a little rocky on there. All right. Track 6, You Got Me in Your Spell.
Hey, where the fuck Witty?
TJ. Also, if you guys want me to react to TJ, I'm totally down for it because everything I've heard him on, he sounds great.
Swear it's always something else that you wanted me to talk about. Tell me now, do you only care about yourself? Trying to tell me something different, caught me in your spell. You know me too well, but I don't care about no he say, she say. I might double back in the kid.
Y'all know how I feel about choirs, bro. If y'all seen the Peggy video, the experimental rap, bro, any song that had a choir, I gave it a high-ass score. The choirs just do something to my ears, bro. I don't know if it brings me back to childhood or what it is, but TJ's voice mixed in with this beat so far and the choir coming in. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss.
You know me too well, but I don't care about no he say, she say. I might double back in the cash like a sweet steak. You be getting mad, I won't listen to your problems. You know what he was trying to.
Does he have a project out?
In the whip with the music on blast and my foot on the gas, put the song on replay. Need trip when I put you on blast, cause you say you got it bad, but you know you got it easy. Baby, tell me something that I wouldn't know about you. Fantasize about you, girl, when I'm without you.
Wow, he doesn't have an album out.
Without you.
Good. Good.
Swear it's always something else that you
EP.
wanted me to talk about. Tell me now, do you only care about yourself? Trying to tell me
Yo,
something.
shout out Ayowitty for this production on this track, bro.
Cut me in your spell. You know me too well.
Oh, that guitar in the background is nice. Yo, TJ did his thing on there for sure. That is a song I will be running back. The choir and the instrumental was great. The strings at the end mixing with the keys was perfect, bro. TJ's voice fit perfectly on the instrumental. That's a high one for me. That is going to be a high track for me. I'm going to give it a solid 8.8. That is something I added to 2 playlists. I will be running that back. 8.8 is a great score for that. Shout out TJ, man. He needs to drop an album so we can react to him. Any song I've heard him on, I've enjoyed. I have no complaints about that artist, bro. That production was different though, bro. The choirs. Shout out Ayowitty for production on there. That shit was great. Alright, track 7, I Like When You Stay Next to Me. That last song was so good.
Without you, I don't know what's better. Ripped hearts I can't hold together. You ain't show me no love.
Also, I want to say, I'm getting more of a digicore vibe and like anime opening. I don't know what the official name for that is. Type vibe. More than I would from Slayer and Lucy. Which really leads me to believe like he did have some type of production on those albums I've listened to so far. If you guys haven't seen my Lucy or Slayer or Pretty Fun reactions, go check them out on the channel. You guys might be mad or might be happy based on how I reacted to them, but I'm getting like a heavy digicore influence from his production.
And I hope I'm not like this forever. Late night talks up with the devil, and he said he sees something deep in me. Oh no. And I know everybody's got a story, but I don't think that life is for me. I'm trying to find a way to go to sleep. And I don't know if I'm tripping, but I see you in my vision. It don't matter if we split apart, I want you next to me. I want you next to me.
Bro, what did I just tell y'all? I've been enjoying the EDM a little bit more, bro, and this is perfect. Ooh, that effect is super cool.
Butterflies in my stomach when you come round.
Hold up.
I'ma see you when the sun down.
Hold up.
Funny how they all change, cause I'm on now. All us that I ran out of love now.
Kind of sounds like Vax right here.
Take it all the way. You ain't hear my phone, I was a call away. Proud cause I came from the bottom way. I don't need to share words, don't talk to me.
Drums in the background, nice. Nice panning. Bro, I love this digital sound he has.
We meet again, like we promised.
Oh, those drums are so nice. Transition, please, bro. Keep those drums in the next song. He's not going to. Is he?
Don't be no stranger to me.
Okay, very conflicted. I love the production on that last track. I feel like if it was Skype, right? I think if Skype would have used like a less high-pitched tone voice on there, it would have been like a high-scoring song for me. But the first half when he was like in the sped-up, high-pitched type mix, I didn't really like it too much. I enjoyed the production that was going on behind him, but I didn't really like it too much. But when we got to the middle, when those drums started coming in and the beat slowed down a bit and his voice was a little bit deeper, like brought down a little bit, I enjoyed that. I don't think he needs to go high pitch for that whole first half, but the production on that track was amazing. I love that. The drums sounded so Kanye-esque, and by that I mean like the kit he was using. I don't think I would run it back though. Respectfully, I'm gonna give it a 7.6. I'll give it a 7.7. 7.7. Should I give it a 6.7, guys? Should I give it a 6.7 actually? 7.7 is fair. Okay. Track 8, She.
No stranger to me. I'm the only one who knows what you want.
Another TJ track.
Just have patience with me. Cause I never felt this way about someone. I know you.
Also, another thing I'm kind of having an issue with, and I had the same issue with Vax's album. Their mixing kind of doesn't really make them sound too different from each other. Like if you told me the last track was Vax, I would believe you. Like I wouldn't be able to tell the difference in the mixing and how they're doing their harmonies or like their melodies and stuff like that. So I would like to see like a little bit of a change in the mixing or just like even in the vocal tonality. I'm not that fucking big brain. I don't know why I said that. But just like a difference in the voice, you know? Like Vax, the Skite, I think was his name. And I don't want to say TJ, but on this song it sounded like kind of he's falling in that lane. Those three, if you put TJ on and told me it was Vax or Skite on and told me it was Vax, I couldn't tell you if it was a difference or not. I just think they need a little bit of a like something that differentiates them a bit. TJ, I think he's more of the R&B lane, and that's what differentiates him from Skite and Vax. But if you put Skite and Vax up to each other, I couldn't tell you the difference. Like he just sounds like Bryson Tiller kind of. I love how much Ayowitty experiments with keys. Oh, nice.
Don't be no stranger to me. I'm the only one who knows what you want. You just have patience with me. Cause I never felt this way.
Solid. This one's solid. There goes that pitch shifting again.
Baby, I know that I treated you wrong. And I wish I could go, baby. I hope. Listen to this song.
That progression is nice.
I can get you finding things you never seen before. Just give me a time of day. Ain't no point in turning cold. Cause I need your love. I don't want it back. I'ma show you that. So you know I ain't bluffing.
Bro, these switch ups are crazy. Okay, I want more of that last half. TJ did his thing throughout the track, right? Slow paced, I loved it. He fits on the slow pace because it's more like how I said Bryson Tiller type flows. And what's it called when somebody like drags a chord? I can't remember, but Leon Thomas does it a lot. His riffs are super nice. I think TJ can low-key be on superstar status, low-key. If he puts out a solid-ass album and it's professionally mixed, I think he could be up there. But that last part, bro, it just sounded so positive and I don't know, just super cool. Again, I'm getting that like Nintendo game vibe, bro. Anytime I get that vibe, it's just like it's positive. So I hope we hear a little bit more of that through these last 4 songs. That'd be super nice. But for this song, I'm gonna give it an 8.2. That's something I would listen to. It's kind of hard to have replay value on these songs because it's like they switch up so much in the song. You know what I mean? So like I can't say I imagine myself riding at night to this song because it switched up 3 different times. I know it's crazy to say whenever you go back to my reactions and listen to like the Slayer album and stuff, he switches up all the time. But like his Ayowitty's are a little bit different. they're like complete vibe changers, I guess. I don't know. But I think 8.2 is solid for that. I'm loving TJ's vocals on this track, on this album so far. All right, track 9, we got Rug Burn. We got JJ on this one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Bro, do y'all hear her harmonies in the background? What the fuck? Are there harmonies? Ayowitty's doing a good job at giving her like the space she needs on this. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yo, JJ? This shit is fucking stupid, bro. This one's fucking stupid. I want to see something. What the fuck? Hold up, bro.
Have you even fucking tried to be happy?
Guess it's nice to know some things never change, and I still believe heaven's a summer away. Heaven's a summer away. Still got strong hold on the day, still holding out for my way. Still burn so bad under rays. Heaven's a summer away.
That's my favorite song so far. The panty. Yo, I think Ayowitty did the best thing that he could have done as a producer on that song. He gave JJ the perfect amount of vocals at the beginning. He didn't build the beat up too much to where it distracted you from her vocals, because her vocals were super good. JJ, you got a new fan. I would definitely check you out more after this. And then the drop when it finally came in, bro, was perfect. And then JJ comes back in on the slower side, and you get that little... That's my favorite song so far. That's my favorite song so far. I'm going to give that a 9. I really like that song. I really like that. I'm going to give it an 8.8. 8.9. I'll give it an 8.9. Not a 9. JJ's production, or JJ's vocals were perfect with that production. Ayowitty knew what to do with the production. Laid off to give her some vocal time and stretch her wings out. Get it, nigga? Hashtag wings. Stretch her wings out. And that's my first time hearing JJ. I never heard that before, so that was perfect. All right, that was Rug Burn, my new favorite off this album so far. 8.9. Track 10, we got Dot Song. That was a really good track, bro. Did I add it? I did. Look at me adding stuff now.
You bastards.
All right, Dot Song featuring Bunny. I like Bunny on the last song I heard him on. Would I be tripping to say like some of these flows are giving me early emo pop vibes? Like Y'all remember that song? She wants to get me now. Dun, 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 dun. Don't trust her. Never trust. Like, when those songs were coming out, they were kind of having the same flows that I'm hearing on this album. And I appreciate it a lot. I'm not complaining about it, but it's just, that's what it's reminding me of.
I've been trying to save the city. It's a damn good ride, baby. Hop on with me. I can't deny. So I'll shark your van. Tell me what's the plan.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I could spend the last $20 that I own on the Uber to your house just to get us both alone. Maybe we just friends. Maybe we outside this.
Who the fuck gave you bastards?
I'm plucking petals. Did she love me? Did she love me not? Is my hypothesis untrue? Or did I hit the spot? Did I arrive for you too later? Am I on the dot? Sunny, I've been trying to save the city. It's a damn good ride, baby.
Bro,
Hop on
Bunny,
with me. I
bro.
can't deny, so I'll shark your van. Tell me what's the plan. I could spend the last $20 that I own on the Uber to your house just to get us both alone. Maybe we just friends, maybe we outside the zone. I can never really tell what you
This shit is hard.
tell me.
See, but like, I didn't need that change right there. I did not need that. I didn't need that, bro.
It'll be just fine. Got a flower for you still alive. Now I'm tearing it apart to find out if I got a shot.
Oh my gosh.
Did she love me? Did she love me not? Is my hypothesis untrue? Or did I hit the spot? Did I arrive for you too later? Am I on the dot?
This shit is stupid, bro.
What if like
Like a little dubstep? 10. Oh, don't fuck it up. Okay, so he's kind of doing like a 9 Vicious type thing, I feel like, where you get this vibe for the first half of the song, but you're not going to stick with that vibe, right? He's going to switch it up on you. And I don't think I'm enjoying it with these songs completely. Some of them I do, but majority I don't, because I'll enjoy that first half a shit ton. Like this, bro, if this second half fails me, I'm going to give it like an 8. But if that first half kept up and that was the whole song, I would have given it a 10. So don't fail me, bro. Don't fail me. Let me erase this 10 for now.
Tearing it apart to find out if I got a shot. I'm plucking petals. Did she love me? Did she love me not? Is my hypothesis untrue? Or did I hit the spot? Did I arrive for you too later? Am I on the zone? I could spend the last $20 that I own on a Uber to your house just to get us both alone, baby. Maybe we're just friends. Maybe we outside the zone. I can never really tell, but you still, baby, let me know.
You're honestly so fucking stupid.
Flowers dying if I went on it. Never the same,
Wait.
still want it. I'd give anything.
I don't know. I'm conflicted. I would have given that a 10 if he stuck with that first half. I think I'm going to give it a 9.6. I'm definitely going to be replaying that song. Like, I really enjoyed that first half a shit ton. These drums when they came in, bro.
What's the plan?
And does anybody know what that instrument is? Because a lot of artists use it, and I still don't know what it is. Is it like a xylophone type thing? Like in FL or something?
Tell what you so, baby, let me know. Tell me.
Like, I would have fucked with it if that first half kept going, bro. But I gotta give it a 9.6. Still very high, right? That's my favorite song so far. No doubt. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. But I really want to give it a 10. He just had to switch it up, and it was a little too much for me. But those drums and that, like, I think I like emo pop, low key, which is very weird for me to say. But, like, Slayer's albums, when he brings in those emo pop drums, like, that's my favorite part usually. So maybe we gotta listen to some of those albums. But That was a solid song. Solid song. I just wish it didn't switch up too much. Bunny, I gotta check you out. You've had, I think, 2 of my favorite songs so far. Was he on Blue, Black, and Purple? Let me see real quick. Blue, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Yep, he's on Blue, Black, and Purple. Bunny, you are a great artist. If you're seeing this, highly doubt you are. We might have to check you out. All right, next song, Loser.
Hey, where the fuck Witty?
Midwest. I wonder how he's gonna sound on this production. Would these beats be considered like Rosalia beats?
They used to call me a loser or a drug abuser. They used to tell me the truth hurts, but I always refuse. Now look at me, they look stupid. They boxed in like a roofer. So many days I felt useless. So many times I was clueless. So many days where I hate every single thing I do. So my friends don't make it and drop down to school. I lost my mind for a minute, but now I'm plenty cool. And I do drugs just to cope, no, I don't think it's cool. Remember everybody counted me down in high school. And now my head is still like the goddamn flu. And they wanna take my life, but I can't fall through. You threw me dead the moment I showed up the clues. There are times when I try to take my life and no one knows. There are signs that I'm going through that I will never show.
Loki, I forgot Midwest was on this sound, like before it became more popular, I guess. He has one song that I really like, and I used to play nonstop. If I find it, I'll show y'all. But see, like this nigga was working with 9 Lives in 2024. I'm not liking this song too much because I think I kind of outgrew this phase of Midwest, but it still sounds good. It's not for me, but it sounds good. Is that Mad Ox feature?
I've been trying to tell my story, but it's just getting old. Gotta show them all, get these drugs out my system. Pleading for help, but I know you won't listen. Wish everything that we had was just fiction. Can't get you out of my head, I've been thinking. I'm on the edge, that I'm on the ring. Get a pain in my voice when I sing. Some days I wanna blow out my brains, just so no one can see me again. I'm on the edge, that I'm on the ring. Get a pain in my voice when I sing. Some days I wanna blow out my brains, just so no one can see me again. Call me a loser or a drug abuser. They used to tell me the truth hurts, but I always refuse. Now look at me, they look stupid. They boxed in like a roof. So many times I felt useless. So many times I was clueless. Hey, where the fuck Witty?
I love that tag, bro. His tags are sick.
Close your eyes.
I'm gonna wait to close my eyes. Fuck, nigga, don't tell me what to do. But I was trying to be a little bit hater. I'm not gonna lie. My hater instincts came in, and I was like, I don't listen to Midwest anymore. I outgrew that phase. That's not true. I always appreciated the aggression in his voice. I think that's what makes him stand out from a lot of other artists. And he's always been on like that EDM, not EDM, but like dubstep type of wave. And he blends it in very good. So I think him and Ayowitty are working perfectly together. But I think I'm just kind of out of that phase, you know? So that song wasn't doing too much for me. He did his thing. Ayowitty did his thing on the production. But I will not be running that back too much. I appreciate it for what it was. And for that, I'm going to give it an 8.2. But I'm going to give it a 7.7. I need to be a little bit more stricter on my scores. But I won't be running it back too much. Great production, great aggression in the voice, everything else. But it was okay for me. Sorry, I've been watching old Soul Illuminati videos, bro. All right, track 12, To Her. TJ again. Last 2 songs.
Something's controlling me.
I gotta go pee so bad, bro.
Something like you. Maybe it's nothing, and it's all in my head. searching. Something makes sense.
So far, it's okay. But let's build up.
Should I say to her? Feel the same
Hold up.
way. I'm sure. Think I should stay. Cause we're through this.
Nice strings. Oh, I can't wait to hear TJ on this.
What should I say
Oh, yeah.
to her? Feel the same way. I'm sure. Think I should stay.
Bro, his vocals are so good.
Cause we do the same thing. Somebody else.
I don't know. I don't know about that one. Okay, we're on the last track. I'm going to pause it right here. Oh, it's a solo track. I know this is crazy for me to say because I listen to Lucy and just artists who are like very distorted. But that was a little too much going on for me. Like it was a lot of buildup, and I felt like when the guitars came in, like all that buildup wasn't worth what we got with the guitars. I feel like if it was just the guitars and TJ singing, because he sounded great on the guitars, but I didn't really like him on the buildup. If it was just him on the guitars without all that buildup and all the bit crushing going on, I think it would have been perfect as an interlude. And an interlude before the last track honestly would have been perfect for this album. But that buildup, I didn't enjoy it too much. TJ did great on there, but for a second, the last track, I didn't really like it too much, if I'm going to keep it real. I love the strings. I love TJ's vocals. But for all the buildup and the bass and the bit crushing and I don't know. I didn't enjoy that one too much. I'm going to give it a 6 point. Is that crazy, bro? I'm going to give it a 6.8. It was cool. I appreciate it for what it was, but I'm not going back to that. It was just kind of a lot when I'd rather prefer just having TJ on the guitars as a little interlude for like 1 minute before the last song. I think that would have been perfect. But still wasn't bad. Just I'm not going to go back to it. All right, track 13, Look at What You Do to Me. Look at what you did to me. Last track. This album flew by. I love that we're getting 30-minute albums too. Like long albums are great, but for the underground, I think shorter albums are better. It's a sample. I feel like I've heard those keys before. Damn. That was a solid ass outro. I really enjoyed that. It gave me like Kingdom Hearts vibes. And all those keys sounded original. It didn't sound like any samples. A solid 7.3 for that. Again, it's just an instrumental, so I can't give it too high. But I think it was great for what it was. Yeah, that's the end of Ayowitty #wings. I was pleasantly surprised, but also was kind of let down in some places. I think Ayowitty is a great producer, but for my input, which is, it's my channel, so I'm going to get my input. He's his own artist. He can do whatever he wants. But my input would be the switch ups were a little too much sometimes. Like I was enjoying one portion, but I didn't get to enjoy the full portion because it would switch up out of nowhere. And when I finally start settling into the second half of it, it would switch it to the third half, right? I'm like, that's great sometimes. But for this album, I feel like it didn't really work the best, except for the songs that are rated super high. So I would say just like more time control and more vibe setting would be good for the production on these tracks. I would also say, I think the features he had on here was perfect. Like I said, it's kind of hard to differentiate them sometimes, but they still all did their thing. Sky, was it Bunny or Benji, something like that? Great. And TJ, great. I think that was a great group of artists to work with. But yeah, I just feel like that's my main thing. Like, just slow it down a little bit sometimes. That's all I could really, like, that's all I really have to say. I think his production is very unique with the digital effects and all the glitching and especially the pitch shifting that's going on in the instrumentals. He rarely did it to the vocal effects, but it was mostly in the instrumentals. I think that's super different than what a lot of people are doing. But I just think it needs to be done at the right times in the songs. You know what I mean? But besides that, this album was solid. I'm very happy to see where else he goes with this. Ayowitty. Is this a Lucy song? Few credits. No, it's not. I gotta check out some more of him. Oh, so he does his stuff live too. That's cool. Yeah, I enjoyed all the instruments he was bringing in too. Like there's a lot of keys on this album, and keys are a thing that stick out to me a lot. That's why I was enjoying that last track so much. I think his keys are great. I think the strings that he brought in with the acoustics and the electric guitar were great. It's like, as an instrument picking, I think he has that down. It's just spacing and timing. That's all I would have to say. Spacing and timing is the only thing that kind of threw me off on this tape. But besides that, it was very solid. I think our average is going to be around a 7.5. 7.5. Yeah, I think 7.5 is what it will be. which isn't bad at all. But I definitely want to see how he can improve from this sound. But I appreciate this album because it put me on to artists like JJ. JJ was great. Bunny, great. I've never heard of any of these artists besides TJ. Skite, I'll have to check them out. I will say it was very different. I haven't heard anything like this from the underground. And if I have, I feel like it was a sound that was a little bit more polished. But again, Ayowitty is just doing it in his own way to where it's like, okay, I feel like I haven't heard this before. But here, does he have any other albums out or is this his first album? Also, I didn't really enjoy the songs where it was him doing the lyrics so much. Oh, his album covers are dope. Does he make them himself? When was this dropped? 2024? So he works with the same artist, it looks like. If you guys want an I Feel Fine reaction, let me know. I definitely check that out. Does he have any other ones? I gotta go pee so bad. If you guys want me to check out the other album, I'll definitely check it out. Because I love seeing... I know it's like cool to see when an artist's next album is going to drop, but I always love going back in time. That's what I'm doing with Osama Sun right now. I'm about to do Flex Music and Heaven's Tunes Slayer after this video. But yeah, those are my only critiques. I think the album was still solid though. I think the runtime was great for it. The tracks, like the amount of tracks he put on there was great. The features did their thing. I love the vibe that was going on, but I kind of wish it was a little bit more tied together too, because at the end of the day, it just sounds like we got all these tracks that were thrown on an album, which is okay because it's the underground and like that's how almost every album is nowadays. Even if it has transitions, it still kind of feels like that. But I could see something in this man, bro. It just needs a little bit more time. I think that's it. I think that's it. I can see something. It just needs a little bit more time. But 7.5 for the average. I appreciate you guys recommending me this album. Dot Song was amazing. Rugburn was amazing. Blue, Black, and Purple was amazing. And You Got Me in Your Spell were amazing. I added all of them to my playlist. In my next video, I'll let you guys know if those songs grew on me a little bit more. But for now, I'm going to head out. I hope you guys have a great day. Again, thank you, family. We're now at 141 subscribers. If you guys think the painting idea is good, selling it on my Instagram, let me know. Again, my Instagram is housevante_. If you guys ever want a painting that I have in the background, just let me know. I do custom stuff too. I've also been putting out my own tracks. You guys have been inspiring me to put out my own stuff just because of all the positive reactions and views and comments that we've been getting. So I just want to say thank you, family. Y'all aren't my fans. Y'all are family. Y'all are this channel. I made the channel, but y'all are the channel. I'm going to stop glazing. You guys have a great day. Love y'all. Peace.